our first major topic is top characters that got sold. The top anime characters that got sold, whether it was writing, big on the writers. I just always blame the writers. It's just the writers' fault. Like it just has to be their fault. They just got sold. Maybe there's a conspiracy behind why they got sold. I don't know.
I wouldn't say it's the writers'
but we're gonna find out. Sophia, hit us with the clip, please.
We ready?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go.
Right now, this match is over. I am not going to be the only
Gives me
one
chills.
who's here.
Best fight in anime history. I'm gonna say it.
Incredible. No one can do that through sheer effort alone. The boy's truly a genius.
You believe it? Look at it. Damn!
Amazing.
Smack the goofy out of him. All right, she can pause the clip now. I love that clip, man. It gives me chills. That is my favorite anime fight in anime history. Got me into anime. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's one of my favorite anime moments. Just moments out of anything. That was very pinnacle for a lot of anime watchers.
Facts. I was like, what, 7? I don't know. I think it was like 7. I was like, oh my God. I still have a Rock Lee action figure. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh my God.
I'm still that like, Rock Lee was the guy, bushy brow, man. Okay, he is my number one anime character that got sold. How do you feel about it? Do you think would you say he's not number one? Do you think like, I don't know if he got sold? Like, how do you feel about it?
I think I agree with you.
Oh.
Out of all of like anime history, definitely Rock Lee. And I think it's also personal because I'm not a huge Naruto fan. Like,
wow.
I'm saying that right now. I'm not like one of those diehards.
And she's canceled.
I know.
Anime culture, please cancel
my
her. She doesn't like
God.
Naruto. That's
It's
crazy.
happening already.
That's crazy.
My first appearance.
You good? Continue.
Sensitive.
You tough. You be alright. Anyway, continue.
I wasn't the biggest fan of Naruto series. I didn't grow up with it. I grew up with a lot of Dragon Ball. I grew up in Inuyasha and stuff like that. But
Inuyasha over Naruto.
it's unfortunate.
That's crazy.
But like,
Continue.
I started Naruto like way later in my life. Not when it was airing on like Cartoon Network or like after hours on Adult Swim. You know what I mean? But when I started, Rock Lee was my favorite character.
He was everybody's.
Everyone's favorite character, other than Kakashi, other than the Sims for the Kakashi.
Yeah, I mean, Kakashi just looked cool. Like, you never saw his full face. He just
you
walked
can see his
around
face
like
now.
the guy. Yeah, it's not the same. It's kind of nasty, though.
Yeah, it sucks.
You good? Did you have a crush on him? Like, what happened?
Everyone had a crush on him.
Like, you found out Bruce Wayne was Batman and you just devastated. You were never the same.
Bruce Wayne's Batman?
All right, you're done. You're done. No, you're like Mary Jane when she found out Peter Parker was Spider-Man. A little devastated. She was a little devastated.
Peter Parker's Spider-Man?
All right, you're done. Okay. Do you think there was a conspiracy why Rock Lee? Because, I mean, through Shippuden, he only really, before Shippuden, he only came back for the fight against the Bone Guy, which was still lit.
Yeah.
He had another great iconic anime fight, I believe. But throughout Shippuden, I mean, he's not really the guy. He went from being like a prodigy, as they said, special, to just not really being shown. No real big fights. It's just, I think he was in a movie fight. I think that was his best like fight, was in the movie.
This is the part where I bring in some similar trends, I feel, that we're seeing in a lot of anime that is very hyped up right now.
Okay, hit us.
So, like, I think Attack on Titan has the same issues where their main character was not very popular. So they took the side character that was super popular and kind of brushed him aside. I think that I hypothesize that might have been what happened. But the thing that makes me feel like I am wrong about that.
Are you talking about Captain Levi?
Yeah.
Okay. He got it over, though. He at least got it over. Rock Lee didn't even get it over. Like, Rock Lee just disappeared.
That's true. But, like, I feel like that's wrong as well because Sasuke had such a huge following too, and he was one of the main characters.
But he was like like you said, he was one of the main characters, so they couldn't really. Yeah. He was the rival. You can't, like, the rival has
but
to be
Naruto as a kid sucked.
You didn't believe it?
Sucked.
Believe it. You wasn't rocking with believe it. I like to believe it. I just believe. Nah, yeah, it was rocking. I was rocking with it. Okay, so do you think there was a writer conspiracy then?
When you say writer, do you mean solely for the show or also for the manga?
The show.
Maybe
a little both actually.
Maybe a little both.
I think he's I actually found out why actually because he's the only Naruto character with his own mini show. I forgot. It's like with the like Rock Lee as like a kid. He has his own segue of the Naruto show. But he was the most popular character on Naruto, and because of this, they had to stop showing Rock Lee because the show's about Naruto, and so they said they can't have people liking Rock Lee this much. He was the fan favorite. Everybody was rocking for him. He has the most, definitely out of Naruto, just Naruto itself, not Naruto Shippuden, Naruto as a whole. He has the best fight out of the entire Naruto series. So everybody started rocking with him more than Naruto. So they literally went on a plan to get Rock Lee out of here because Naruto's the main character.
Breathe, deep breaths.
I was devastated. Like I was so hurt.
Everyone was devastated when this happened.
we have any suspense music. Hit me with some suspense music. I need some right now.
That is not suspense.
Yeah. I'm still devastated.
Oh, there it goes.
I told you.
Put your finger down.
I told you. I told you. All right.
But I bottom line, I agree with you.
We couldn't even debate it because we both agree.
No,
so
I agree.
Hit me. Who is your number 2 then, or number 1 anime character?
My
that got
number
sold?
1 is your number 2.
Okay. Well, hit us with it. Hit us. Who's? Oh, okay. Oh.
Actually, just.
Okay. Let's play the video. Let's play the video. Continue the video to find out who her number 1 is. Number 1
Breaking
anime
my
character.
heart.
He broke a lot of hearts. I ain't gonna lie.
Not in the good way. Well, that's still not a good way.
Oh,
But.
here. Damn, look at power level over 9,000. And you could pause that. And at that point, we found out we were once again devastated. And the next thing we saw him, he was Saiyaman.
No, next thing we saw him, he was like a college boy with some glasses on. And I was like, I will still stick by this. I think Gohan would have been probably not as powerful as Goku, but could have been a good like support for that. But now he's just a boring academic. I don't come to watch Dragon Ball for academics.
We just have to talk about the glasses. Like, I want to make this very clear. He's a Saiyan. I think they have regenerative.
Yeah, why is he wearing glasses?
Healing powers to where they literally don't age. That's why Goku looks the same and Vegeta looks the same. And he has to wear glasses. And didn't wear glasses not one time as a youth. Just randomly or just as like, I don't know, like, was it disguise? Was he Superman now? Like, they will never know. Like, bro, no, we know it's you. We know it's you, Steve. We know it's you, Gohan.
I mean, it worked, though. Kind of. Well, I mean, like...
Looks like a Gober.
What the hell's her name?
A loser. They turned Teen Gohan. And how do you get more trash from a kid? Like, what happened to your potential? Like, yo.
His mom. Chi-Chi. She's a big old B word, and
I appreciate you keeping it PG-13 for the kids. So I'm
really
confused. Why do you think this happened? Because it seems to me, I'm gonna be honest. I think what Goku and Dragon Ball Z did with Gohan, right?
Yeah.
I think that is exactly what Naruto wanted to do with Boruto.
Oh, it's Boruto.
Like, they wanted that transition to where the son is like as strong, like it's a good transition, and he'll be the guy to continue the show on. Even though the original writer didn't want that to happen. But I think this is what Boruto was shooting for, the Goku Gohan, like, passing of the torch that we saw with Goku to Gohan. Like, it was wild that Goku literally was like, yeah, I believe the fate of the universe. I'm weak. I'm gonna give it to my son. He got it. Like, I believe in my son that much.
Goku's dead.
Yeah, but remember, he was like, I'm good. Like, he's like, my son's gonna fight with you.
Well, that was after he figured out that he couldn't actually defeat Cell.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't even fight. Like, he didn't really fight him. He was like, no, I believe in my son.
No. What happened, and I could be wrong, it's been years, but I'm pretty sure what happened was Goku goes up against Cell, and then he's like, okay, I'm going to blow up me and Cell at the same time. And then after he's dead, he goes back to King Kami on Kami's planet, and then he's like, oh, he's not dead. Gohan's got it.
No. Before that, they got the squabble. They got it. They like fought each other. They didn't go all out, but they fought each other.
Yeah.
And Goku was like, I can't win. And then he was like, Gohan, tag in. But then that's when Cell did the like weak move of like, I'm gonna blow everybody up.
Yeah.
And then he came back.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, it's been a while. But man,
Gohan top. He's
See?
definitely. What do you think was behind it? Because they wrote it. Wow.
Writ it.
I definitely have a finance degree, ladies and gentlemen. My English teachers hated me, but they wrote this so well. So it was a great transition. They always hinted at Gohan's power as a kid. You know, him even getting Raditz injured when
my gosh,
Goku
yeah.
couldn't injure him. Neither could Piccolo. So he was always kind of strong as a kid. They always hinted at his like wild potential, and they built it up so well. Why do you think they sold him? Like, what was the point? Like, where did it come from? Was there like a vote at the time? Like, we were young.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
I wasn't born when this was written.
Yeah. So like,
You weren't either.
No facts. No. I don't. What do you think was the reason?
I think the writer, because Goku has another son. And the next arc after this really chimes in on Trunks and Goten, which is the other son.
Yeah.
So maybe it was a switch of Gohan had his time, have Goten have his time, and show like a generational thing in this family of Saiyans.
Okay.
But then I don't know. I'm just devastated because you have this, you're right, you have this amazing buildup at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. You have all of these different fights. Goku is gone. Gohan's trained by Piccolo. You see him as an infant go into a child that's fucking grown up in the wild and eating dinosaurs and like.
Just great. Let me get some applause. I gotta talk about Gohan. Oh my god. He was the god.
Well, he wasn't the guy, he was the kid, but like.
He was a kid. Yeah, he was a kid guy.
So it's. And Cell Games is my favorite arc because it had fantastic freaking combat.
Vegeta's trash.
Vegeta's
trash for that.
Okay, Vegeta's trash in Majin Buu though too.
I mean, he had his like
that
iconic
arc.
scene, but he just trashed because he definitely sold the entire.
He's so trash that he got.
Everybody basically almost killed.
Well, yeah, and that happens in the Majin Buu phase too.
I don't know. I think the writers maybe. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think the writers like Vegeta.
I think the writers are trying to write him off, like see the progression of character as someone who is becoming a family person instead of this hardened warrior. Because Goku doesn't give an F.
No, he's locked in on his purpose with being the strongest.
He's like, I'm a warrior. I want to fight stuff.
That's fair.
But Vegeta's like, okay, I want to fight stuff too. I want to train. I want to be better than Goku.
It'll never happen.
Damn, Bulma.
I'm sorry.
You know?
Yeah, that's wild. Shout out Yamcha, man. Still devastated. Hope he's listening to Drake, Cups in a Rose, and she's never coming back, brother.
No.
Yeah, and he got beat by like the Saba man. Okay, we're going off topic.
We gotta.
He's just trash. He's so
Let's go, guys.
Yeah, dang. So we golly. Yeah, man. So we're gonna say Gohan definitely for the number 2 most sold anime character. I still to this day don't really know the reason why. My only thought. Let me get to some suspense. Hit me, Sophia. Yeah, I like that. But my only thought would be that the writer loved Goku so much and he couldn't get rid of his baby.
Well,
Like,
that makes sense.
He couldn't get rid of Goku and he couldn't give it to Go. Like he loved, from Goku as a kid to grown up. That's the only thing I can think
the
of.
writer actually thought that Gohan being Saiyaman was cool.
Can we get some crickets? Said nobody.
Said nobody,
There's
but
no
like
way.
I can understand why they're like, okay, we want to move more to Goku, right? So we're gonna make Gohan into this academic who finds a girlfriend,
A Power Ranger.
who gets married, who becomes a Power Ranger with the girl he marries. By the way, they are both Seiya whatevers.
A Power Ranger.
And then
Anyway.
hold on. Just my last point, and then comes Mr. Satan, which is a pinnacle character in the next phase. So maybe it was a lead up. Maybe he was meant to be a lead up.
No one believes
That was that was good timing. Thank you.
Shout out Sophia, man.
But that's just a hypothesis.
That is a hypothesis.
You guys
Okay.
ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Wait, no. Pause the clip.
I didn't start it.
That's for the next topic.
Oh, okay.
We gotta give at least 3 more. We have our top 2 sold anime characters, so we gotta give at least 3 more. I'm gonna say the third.
3 more. I want to say mine.
Okay.
Because I'm at a personal battle with this one.
Okay, hit me.
I was very upset because, like I said, I grew up with Inuyasha and stuff like that instead of Naruto. And Dragon Ball is definitely dear to my heart, as you can see through this.
You felt
Gohan
this in your chest, huh?
Oh my gosh, it hurts. Because I guess as a little girl, I was like, man, that girl's badass. And I'm like,
What girl?
Sango from Inuyasha.
Who's that?
She is one of the main characters in the group of 4. So you have Kagome, Inuyasha, Moroku, and Sango. And she was a demon slayer.
With a giant surfboard?
With a giant
That throws it?
surfboard.
Oh, my fault. Giant boomerang.
Yeah, with a giant boomerang.
Giant
and she had this awesome, I don't know what you want to call it. It's not like a ride, but like, I forget what.
Giant fox demon.
Yeah, it was a giant like fox demon that breathed fire and can be this tiny cute little thing and then this huge ass monster whenever it wanted to be or whenever it needed it to be. She had a great backstory and she had great conflicts, and then she went and got married. Not saying that women who are married are not
she gotta be
badass,
single her whole life?
but like,
Hold on. What are you saying?
Facts. You want her to be lonely?
I'm not saying that. You wonder why I don't have a
She wants her to be lonely.
Mr. Lonely. Dang.
Don't let him see this.
What's going
My
on?
significant other's gonna be like, what's happening? So as a young girl who is like, I like her, I want to be like her, she's badass. It's kind of like the Mulan complex,
Okay, but
where
you
I'm
just
like,
wanted her
I'm an Asian woman and
Single her whole life.
Like a princess.
A princess with no prince?
Well, yeah.
You want her in the castle
What are
all
you
her
doing
whole
to me?
life? Herself.
No, but like
Just
she was
petting a
on
fox?
the battlefield. She was badass. She was great. And then she got pregnant, had kids, and I don't know. I just wish she was like,
Single her whole life.
no. She can, well, not Moroku. Moroku was trash as a person, but like, she could do better.
Okay, so you're just mad that she picked the wrong dude.
No, I'm mad that she's not a badass fighter anymore and she threw up that life.
Will she ever go back?
She has kids? Like, will
So
ever
she technically does for like an episode in the new series, but I didn't want to watch the new series because it's boring.
Oh. Okay. So she's done. She's retired.
She's retired. Yo, she has kids. Like, you want her to fight? You want her to be Goku? Like, everybody craps on
Yeah,
Goku for being
I
a
do want her to be
awful dad.
Goku.
Like, Vegeta's not the best either. Vegeta
like,
almost got arrested for child
The
abuse.
part that
#1.
hurts me most is that when it was in the main series, she never showed any signs of wanting a family or like wanting to be married until like final act.
Well, I mean, like, you know, like, once you kind of, like, get rid of the big villain, it's kind of like, yo, we don't really have, like, a good fight to fight anymore.
There's demons all around this world, and you're a demon slayer. Do your job.
She's supposed to fight her entire... You want her to just be lonely her whole
She can
life?
fight with her lover.
Did the writers like planned on that? Planned on her like getting married, like sending down.
Well, the thing about Inuyasha is it did have romance in it, so
Heavily.
Of course,
So they did.
Not
they
even.
wrote it, like you think that was like planned?
it was probably planned because it does have some romance tendencies in it with the main characters. But it's like, as like, what, a 10-year-old, I was like, what?
You didn't want her to like. You know, wife.
You want to be like Tomb Raider. Just like
Yeah.
always looking for the next adventure. Till she's like...
Yeah.
So she's like 100.
Just no
She
family.
starts hitting people with her.
Just no family. Like,
Go down fighting, you know?
or have a family. Be happy. Okay, wow.
If I can live my life fighting demons,
Nobody would choose that life. Nobody would choose that life.
Apparently she would.
Nobody.
I think it would be fun. It would be an adventure.
Have you seen Demon Slayer?
I don't want to be bored.
Have you seen Demon
You know
Slayer?
what I mean? Everyone in Demon Slayer is not bored.
Have you seen Demon Slayer? All of them are not old. Like, they all usually die. Like, it's
Yeah,
not a
but they're
good
like
time.
15, and that's fine. Well, some of them.
Exactly, it's not a good time.
Okay, guys, next subject.
Oh yeah, next subject.
Man, all right,
That was my rant.
That was your third. My fourth.
I just wanted a strong woman in my life, other than my mother.
Moms are cool though.
You need a hug, buddy? You good?
I don't like hugs.
Just get a Dr. Phil pat.
Don't touch me.
I gave you a Dr. Phil air pat, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got for you. You tough though. You be alright. Who would be my? I think my fourth. Honestly, it's gonna be kind of cheesy because I'm sticking with Naruto, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna say Neji, man. I feel like Neji
Rest
got
in
robbed.
peace. Spoilers, but like
You can't tell about this too. Wow. Yeah, Neji. I got Neji as definitely Neji. Neji is my guy, man. And I think I kind of want to say the entire Naruto, that generation kind of got robbed because there was like 10 prodigies in there that they couldn't give everybody screen time.
Yeah.
Kiba was just trash, obviously. But
yeah.
I'm gonna say Neji, man. Like he was the prodigy, he was the guy, and then got an uppercut like that knocked the goofy out of him, and then he was just never cool again. Like he was just never cool again. Like Neji was just there. Everybody was like, yeah, no, Neji got hands, but like, I mean, like we still fight him. Like everybody was like, nah, bro, like we can't even touch Neji, and I was devastated.
I just want to point this out. So me and my brother, he's 7 now.
Okay.
We started watching because he wanted to watch anime with me.
All right.
And we started watching the original Naruto.
Okay.
And he was like, Neji's my favorite character. And I was like, oh,
It's devastating. Man. He doesn't even know yet.
No, he doesn't know.
The young ones. The young ones. You know, you got to keep them young. You know, keep them.
Oh my gosh. I'm
keep them
like,
naive.
you know what? We'll just skip that episode.
Never watch the end of Naruto. Just stop watching.
No, just stop.
Just stop watching. Okay, that's fire. Let's see who my last one for the 5. Do you have one? Do you have one? Another one for the 5? Well, mine's who would be the last one for the 5?
This is the one I told you where people are like, "Oh, don't you like that anime?" I'm like, "No, because I don't like this character anymore."
Okay, hit him. Tell the people. Don't look at me.
Urza from Fairy Tail.
You think she got sold?
I think she was super awesome, badass. I thought her powers were fantastic at the beginning, and then I'm gonna sound really horrible, but then it got into her backstory, and then I was like, man, I'm bored.
You know what? I'm not gonna dive too much into that because I'm glad you said that character because that leads us into our next topic. Actually, when we talk about the entire show, top